I bet. Just a minute. It lives, I see. Do you want to speak with Lolita? I'm sorry, but Gabriel's allowed. I mean, he's out. You know, you could do better. I know I don't know you, but you could do better. Bye-bye. Good morning. You look like hell. Did you have another nightmare last night?
Yes, because having nightmares is what I do, apparently. 7th damn night in a row.
I told you, it's that voodoo book you're researching. That stuff can seriously screw with your karma.
Unfortunately, I don't think my readers would go for a horror novel about fluffy bunny rabbits. So voodoo it is.
You mean your reader? She lives in Wisconsin, doesn't she?
Bite me.
Hey, what goes on in your bed stays in your bed as far as I'm concerned. I have messages for you when you want them.
The books on the table have been chosen for their special appeal. Recent fiction by the biggies. In other words, nothing written by Gabriel. Gabriel can't take that. Today's newspaper is on the counter. Times dated June 18th, 1993. The Aquarius horoscope says, potential storms ahead. Proceed with caution and do not get involved with anything new at this time.
Right.
Times dated June 18th. Potential.
Cute gargoyle, eh? Life is too short to talk to ugly statues.
You never know it by the women you date.
The gargoyle has no function but sheer ugliness. Not unlike... Oh, never mind. The box has Gabriel's name on it. Gabriel's father's old sketchbook sits on the top. Images haunt the pages of Philip Knight's sketchbook, the way they must have haunted his mind. The images touch a deep chord in Gabriel. So familiar are they that he finds it hard to believe they aren't from his own subconscious. Gabriel looks fondly at his father's sketchbook and charcoal pencil.
Mind if I borrow the magnifying glass?
No, Sherlock. Just bring it back when we get the next estate shipment.
I practically own stock in these guys. Gracie's resume. She was way overqualified. And also the only person who applied. Those keychains were for a promo I tried once, before I realized it was hopeless. My spare motorcycle gloves. Someone left those here after Mardi Gras. Local interest piece on the store. It didn't garner the sympathy sales I was hoping for. That's from Gran. She likes to think it means someone's watching over me. I'm not so sure about that, but I don't have the heart to get rid of it. I always had a thing for St. George. The one who slew a dragon? Yeah, it's probably bigger than this little guy, though. I'm going to take the tweezers for a bit.
Good. You're beginning to look a bit scruffy.
I forget where that came from, but seems like a nice place to visit. Just a few self-help books. That one on top was a joke gift from Mosley. The Blake Backlash series. My literary claim to fame, such as it is. Not so lucky for the rabbit, was it? You can't take 2 steps down Bourbon Street without ending up with a strand of beads. Someone left those here after Mardi.
Blessed caffeine.
Good coffee.
It's a book about the world of snakes.
Hey, that's interesting. Snakes can sense their prey by vibration.
Did you know that medieval legends about dragons and giant worms are actually based on snakes? You know, dragons, devils, sea monsters. They've always been associated with snakes.
Grace, get alive.
Gabriel leafs through a German-English dictionary.
Spiel means game. Interesting.
A book of German poetry that once belonged to Gabriel's grandfather. Gabriel has always found it strangely compelling.
Drei Drachen kriegen in meinen Schlaf. Die Seele wühlen sie, lebendig zum Fraß. Feurigen Atems, gespaltener Zunge, genießen sie jedes Mal.
That's nice. Kinda creepy, though. Who's the author?
Heinz Ritter. I'm not sure what it says, but I get the feeling this guy was one sick puppy.
The ladder provides access to the uppermost shelves of the bookcase.
If you try to look down my shirt one more time, I'm leaving.
Just trying to refresh my memory.
I know what you're trying to refresh, and it isn't your memory. Get down.
Grace's coat is a simple but classic trench coat. Gabriel hates people with good taste. Dramatic, isn't it? Gabriel didn't eat for 3 weeks after splurging on that coat. He has a thing for black leather.
Leave my coat alone, Gabriel.
The only way to use the coat rack is by putting a coat on it. Well, there may be other ways, but it's a bit heavy to lug into the bedroom. The welcome mat is well worn. Unfortunately, that's only because Gabriel picked it up second-hand, not because of the stampede of customers. There could be a secret passage under the doormat, but we didn't have time. 3 snakes in a skull. Gabriel's father painted it.
What a wacky offbeat kind of guy Daddy was.
No safe full of money back there. Grace likes a little banker's lamp. She has the soul of an accountant. The old desk is one Gabriel picked up near a dumpster. Not too shabby, huh? Well, okay, maybe it is. Gabriel looks at the cash register, checking for cobwebs. Gabriel can't see a way to use that. It's an ashtray. Gabriel opens the cash register to examine the take, or in the case of St. George's books, the mistake. The cash register contains about $20 in small bills and change. That doesn't seem to work that way.
Gabriel, that's all the change I have. Touch it and you can kiss your hand goodbye.
Would I do that to you?
It's a $20 gift certificate left over from yet another dismal failure of a promotion.
I trust you can live without this old gift certificate.
Knock yourself out.
Gabriel can't see a way to use the cash register. Gabriel doesn't want to take that with him. Gabriel doesn't want. Gabriel doesn't want to. Gabriel doesn't. Grace keeps her art supplies here. Gabriel wouldn't dare touch Grace's oil paints. Gabriel would rather use the phone in his studio for privacy. The windows of St. George's Books overlook Bourbon Street. The windows... Gabriel plans to turn the balcony into a schmaltzy cafe if he ever gets the cash. The balcony floor needs work and is unsafe. The chandelier is original. Gabriel finds it charming. All right. He can't afford to replace it. Several dozen books, including a few of Gabriel's novels, occupy the shelves above his desk. Gabriel doesn't feel like reading right now. A little cold bubbly and brie cheese is about all Gabriel's fridge ever has in it. Gabriel's desk has been gathering dust since he wrote his last novel. An office chair waits for Gabriel to sit down and write something. If Gabriel sat down, he might actually have to write something. The typewriter is beginning to accumulate cobwebs.
Should I feel guilty? Nah.
The typewriter is too heavy to lug around.
Can't. Writer's block.
Gabriel likes subdued lighting in his studio.
I'll just leave it on.
Gabriel's mini stereo isn't exactly high fidelity. Then again, neither is he.
Do you have men problems? Someone put a hex on you? Call Sister
The
Christ.
wastebasket overflows
Through the
with
power
crumpled
love
pages
and
of
the Lord Jesus
mediocre
Christ, he can
glory.
fix what's ailing you. At Giant Discount Bookstore, we discount every title 50%. When you see our selection and prices, you'll never want to shop